sorry about that. Alright, I think we're good. Welcome back, thanks. Alright, so I got it set up. I logged in and made sure that there's no more downloads or anything like that, so we should be good to cook. I'm so excited. We're so excited. I'm gonna pass out. Alright. So just a couple of things before I really start cooking. Like I've said before, like I said before, I kind of tend to like really lock in when I'm playing Dragon Age. So I'll be like yapping about lore stuff probably as it pops up, but during conversations I'm not gonna want to be talking at all. I'm gonna be like and I will like read codexes and stuff out loud when I find them, but I'm gonna want to read all of them, so this might not be like the usual action-packed stream that I like to do, but
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
it's me. All right, time for the Dreadwolf mention. All right, time for the hardest part of the game. The real game. All right, well, I'm obviously gonna be an elf. I always play an elf, always, except when they made me play a human in 2. But other than that, I am a total. I'm that meme of the car, like going down the highway and veering off really hard at the exit, and the sign says like trying out different roles in Dragon Age, but the exit sign says playing as a red-haired elf. That's me. All right. I'll read. So one thing that's cool. So look, as you go through, all of them, it just says like, so descendants of an ancient fallen empire pushed the margins in the past. Some elves are building a brighter future by exploring their civilization's lost wonders. Feared and envied for their size and strength, some Kunari follow a strict philosophy from their homeland, while others join different cultures generations ago. An ambitious and prosperous people, humanity's various kingdoms are the ascendant powers of this age. But then when you pick dwarf, clever and tough in equal measure, dwarves cannot dream or wield magic, but possess a mysterious and ancient bond with the earth. So it actually has like a little tooltip here. While dwarves cannot use magic, their combat skills are feared across Theta, so you can't be a dwarf mage as usual. All right, so we're an elf. Always pick the elf. That's a pretty good like starting place for me, I think. I like to be a pretty elf milady. Head shape. Oh god, look at how complicated this is. The best head blending experience. Please call me the best head blending experience from now on. We recommend setting all facial feature sliders to their base values. This can also be done from the reset button at a later time. Would you like to do this now? Sure, let's blend this head. So, select a head to morph. What the fuck is this? Oh, you're like getting closer to each one? That's a little too elfy for me. Though I like the long ears. That's too elfy for me. I kinda like somewhere in the middle like it was. Reset changes, set to default. Like, that's not a bad look, but you can choose like which faces are blended. That's kind of wild. I've never seen VOD watchers skip ahead to next week. I don't think I've ever seen like a character creator that handles faces like this, where you pick 3 different faces and it kind of gives you the option to slide between them. That's kind of wild. I like the long ears of that one. Oops. And then I like kind of a long face a little bit. I need the long ears. The long ears are really important to me. That one looks pissed. I want like a... I don't like that. Wilds had this? Oh, that's interesting. Kind of reminds me of GTA, I think, where you choose your parents, that produces your online character. Wait, you choose your parents? Do you guys... I think the gamma's fucked up on this TV, because my capture's like way darker. Hold on. Can I fuck with this? Is it safe for me to fuck with this? Brightness is pretty high. Bump it down a little bit. Well, maybe I need to have it on like game mode or something. Oh no, I already have it on game mode. Alright, that's fine. Well, do you guys remember, for anybody who played Andromeda? In Andromeda, they had a system where you made your character. In the character creator, and the system was basically supposed to like look at the features like that you chose for your character and generate 2 parents from you. So basically it was like, oh well, you made your character look like this. Okay, we're gonna kind of split your features between 2 different parents so that it looks like you could conceivably be their child. So I did. So I made my character in Andromeda, and then like every BioWare game I play, I feel like I kind of play. I just make myself. In every BioWare game, I feel like I literally just make myself, and I'm like self-inserting once again. But I always play like a super white woman with red hair. And so that's what I made in Andromeda. And she walks out and I'm like, yeah, nice, super white woman with red hair once again. And then my parents walk out and my dad was black and my mom was Indian. And I was like, what the fuck happened? And then I looked it up and there was a bug. And they were like, we know that there's a bug with the parent generation system. We are dealing with it right now. And I was like, holy shit. That's when you found out you were adopted, yeah. But I mean, I didn't want to start my file over, so I just went with it. So I just wound up, me and my brother and Andromeda just wound up being adopted as hell. It was so funny. Someone had an affair. Yeah, because you have a twin in the game too. You have a twin of the opposite genders. I was like, so you if you pick a lady, you get Scott. I think Scott is the name of him. You get Scott Ryder as your brother. So like we looked pretty similar, but our parents were like we were definitely adopted. But then there's like storyline stuff. I like that. No, I think I am like kind of feeling this. But then I'll like mess with the eyes and stuff. So not that. I'm like further down here a little bit. I think that's good. That's good for me. So it was fun. It was really funny, and so mentally I was kind of like, all right, I'm definitely adopted then. Yeah, we know this. But then later in the story, there's all this storyline stuff where like there's messages from your mom and stuff that are like, I remember the day I gave birth to you, and I was like, no, you don't. There's no way you remember that. Warm, neutral, or cool? Cool is looking a little like corpse-ish, so I think I'll stay on warm. Looking a smidge corpsey. I'll be like, yeah. Thereabouts is good. Can I like, oh, I can get real ghosty. real ghost-esque. I think I'll stick with that. Complexion youthful. Rugged. Oh, I like, hold on. Rich. I know it's like a rich complexion, but I like the idea that I'm just like a rich person. Smooth. Smooth. I like the freckles on that one. Rich. Is rich supposed to be like, you have a little bit more color, I guess? Rugged is a little bit more like wrinkles. Like you've worked a day in your life. Youthful. I don't like youthful one. Oh, freckled. I like having freckles. Even. Ooh. Even 4 is like, might be too clean. Birthmarks. Dark circles. Wait. If I want to be really self-inserting, I feel like this would be weathered. Is that what they're calling old now? Acne? No, thank you. That gives me anxiety. Rosy. Rosy cheeks. Maybe I'll do dark circles 1. That feels right. But I liked youthful 1 as well. Like a little bit of, there's some dark circles. I don't mind that. Forehead and brow. I don't want to like mess with this too much because I could make a real monster if I try to get too into it. Yeah, let's not. Cheeks and jaw. Again, I don't want to futz with this too much. I've definitely made some real like questionable looking characters when I tried to delve too deeply. Chin. Chin bump. Double chin. Larynx. Is that your throat? Larynx? And then scalp. I don't want to flatten the top of my scalp. Can I just make myself like a cone head? The crimson chin. She's a streamer when she's not veilguarding. Undergarments. Uh-oh. Are we gonna see titty? Am I gonna get in trouble? Ooh, undergarment style. Uh-oh. The last one seems you buy. Wait, let me... Oh yeah, choto ya buy. I just wanted to check. Alright, we'll stick with this one. I like the tum-tum. Bap check, yeah. Body shape. Oh, thank God. It turned me to stone for it so that I won't... Oh, so I can become truly chiseled. So this is more muscular. This is more round, and this is hourglass shape. How do I get, like, booba? What's optimal... What's optimal, like, booba? Just give me additional booba. I look like... I don't want to be, like... too... What's the word? Too elfy. I mean, I like being elfy, but not like aggressively elfy. Like I don't want to look like a cursed Victorian child. The thicker thicker than a Snickers. It might be a different slider. Okay. I'll calm down. Trying to get the booba on then. Glute size. Height. I like being a short little elf. That might be too short. Be like negative 30%. Shoulder width. Be a little bit smaller. Chest size. Whoop! Waist width. That looks fine to me. Hip width. Bump it up a little bit. Glute size. I have like pretty thick glutes. I don't mind that though. Bulge size. Wait, can you do negative? Just like a black hole. Skin tone. I already picked my skin tone. Oh, I guess it's just the same as before. Eyes and eyebrows. Alright, now we're getting into it. I'm not gonna mess with any of this, because I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna fuck it up, and then I'll have to deal with looking at a nightmare creature the entire time. Eye color. Heterochromia. Color preset. Oh, whoa. Outer iris color, middle iris, and inner iris color. I can't get real weird. I like having yellow eyes. Yellowy. I guess I won't be able to see as well until I change the other. There we go. Gotta make sure the saturation is up. And middle iris color. There we go. That's the stuff. Brightness. So I can have like dark yellow eye. Maybe I have like kind of around there. And then for the inner I'll make it really bright. And then for the outer, I'll darken it a little bit. It's so weird that my capture is so much darker than like what I'm looking at. I wonder which is more accurate. Sclera color. Oh, that's the whites of your eyes, right? I can get like really jaundicey or a demon. High quality bloodshot, cataracts. Good grief. And then eyebrows and eyelashes. A shape. What, I'm 8 right now? A little long. That's a little thin. Those aren't bad. How does it compare? Those aren't bad either. Maybe I'll just stick with what works. And then is this the red that I seek? Eyelashes. Weird that I'm picking the shape of my eyelashes for the shape of my eyes, but you can have. Oh, you can have like falsies on. That's not bad. Mascara. Ooh. We like a little mascara. We try like that's too much. That's like a little bit much. I like black mascara. Be a little gothy as a treat. So I guess this is the eye shape. I thought I would just pick like more proper shit. So this is at 0 right now. I just want to see what happens. Oh, so it like moves it up my face. Is that changing anything? I guess it like is moving it slightly, but I don't see it that much. And I feel like it doesn't really change like the shape of the eyes. It's just like kind of where they are on the face. That's fine. Nose shape. It's to fit her face. That one's not bad as far as like fitting her face. 1 is okay too. Maybe I'll just don't want to mess with perfection. Nose bone, nose tip, nostrils. Sounds like you can adjust pretty easily in-game in case chat leads you astray here. Is chat gonna lead me astray? Mouth shape and position. Alright. Yeah, I wanna like... I think the width is okay. Maybe I can like widen slightly. We are nefarious, that's true. In my lips a little bit, yeah. Upper lip size, lower lip size. I kind of like that. Oh, is this like you can just have like a smile on or resting bitch face as your neutral? Ears, okay. You know what time it is. I need them as long as possible. These are all pretty long. Oh, hide hair. I think that'll be important for this part. Now I am soulless. It's me, the Dreadwolf. I like 3. I like 5. 7 is good. 3, 5, and 7. 5. I guess 5's like a little higher. Bald. I am the Dreadwolf. Left cauliflower ear. What does that mean? Oh, is it like... I don't understand. Ear asymmetry. Thighs. I just want them to be like super long. Height the length? No, that's where it rests on my face. Position. I feel like I have like the length that I want. Good and long. Hairstyle and color. Alright, here's where the stuff is. Cute. Cute. I like little braids in there. A little bit, I don't know, too much. A little too frilly for me. Oh, I do like the hair physics. Nice ponytail. I like that. It's hard because I feel like I almost wish I could pick my backstory before I pick what I look like, because I feel like that'll kind of tie in. But I'm assuming backstory is going to be next on the list. Ooh, what's that? Oh, I have like a cool hairpiece. Looking like Elrond right now. That's cute. The hair physics are so nice. Ooh, nice long, the classic. Alright, I liked... There were a few that I liked. You can always loop back, yeah. I think I liked the ponytail. I liked the ponytail and I liked the side part, long hair. For the ones that I gravitated towards. And I actually like the one that it started me on as well. The nice hair. I don't know, I feel ponytail is kind of calling my name. And then I know who I am in Dragon Age. Always. Oops. Always. It looks so different on my capture. It's like crazy how different it looks. I wonder how it's gonna look on the TV I usually play games on. Stick it 50%. Love it, love it. She's coming together. I wish my face was like a little cuter. Like, I like being kind of like... Oh, fuck. I like being a little bit more like... Like, I look too sexy. I like being a little bit more like maybe this person has never gone outside. That's kind of cute. Thank you for the DA lore vid. The theory about sandals so good. I could feel the brain rot setting in. Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping we get some sandal stuff in this game. Yeah, she's like too sexy. She was too sexy. I feel like we're a little bit more my speed. Whoa. There. She's a little bit more like she's a little bit less sultry now. Oh, you can see in different lighting as well. The fade! Or maybe this is like Ravani Docks? No, this is probably Ravani Docks. What is this? Spooky. Alright. Makeup. Starting preset makeup. Ooh. No. I don't really wear lipstick in Dragon Age. I like that. Whoa! I don't like that though. It's a good starting preset at least. Would VEILGUARD be friendly enough to newcomers? I only played half of 2. Maybe. You might need to do like a little bit of... But it's already... Like, the intro movie was kind of like... The intro movie was... kind of gave some backdrop on what's going on. So I feel like they are trying to make it a little bit friendlier to newcomers. And color 2. I want little pink glitter style. Oh, I have glitter. Glitter style is global across all makeup categories. Changes will be applied to blush, eyes, and lips. Can't see the glitter. Oh, I see it. Sheen. None. Sheen. Speckles. Flakes. I don't like flakes. Oil. Kinda cool. Chunky. No thanks. I don't like the word chunky when it comes to makeup. Sheen is pretty. And Speckles is pretty. I'll do Speckles. Glitter color. Gotta match the rest of my makeup. There we go. Glitter color tool. Gotta bring everything in line. Brightened up a little bit. It's an interesting adjective. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know about chunky. It's not really in the market for chunky. Eyeliner intensity. We do want black. Oh, glitter intensity in the eyeliner. Whoa! Wait, can I make it black? I guess this is black, but I want to desaturate. and darken. Yeah, I don't know if that's working for me. I don't know if that's working. If that's working for me. Maybe we take the glitter off. Oh, there's a second color. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can actually make it more black. Oh, that's not bad. I'm still gonna bring the brightness all the way down. That's for salsa. Oh, you can do mascara intensity. That kind of looks like it's chunking it up too, though. Like, I guess it's just making sure my lashes are super black instead of the color of my hair. I'm down for that. That actually fits my makeup better, I think. One time when I was buying makeup, I remember where I was like Target or something. I was buying makeup and I was checking out, the dude at the register who was checking me out was like ringing up the makeup, and then he was like, "I'm so sorry," and I was like, "What?" And he was like, "I'm so sorry, you have to buy this," and I was like, "What?" He was like, "Oh, he was like, makeup seems expensive, so I feel bad that like women feel like they have to buy it," and I was like, I don't feel bad. Like, it's kind of fun. If I didn't want to wear it, I just wouldn't be buying it. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's like not. I guess if I want to see what it looks like, I have to bump the intensity up. But I don't like. I don't know. I don't like super intense lipstick on here. Harsh? Yeah. Well, it wasn't. I don't think he was commenting on me. I think he was just like. I don't know, he was having one of those, I can't believe women feel like they have to spend money to conform to standards, and I was like, I don't feel like that. I was like, I just like having makeup sometimes. It's not like a pressure that I'm under. It had the same energy as the guy when I was wearing my Ida bag at a convention, and his friend was like, "What are these bags I keep seeing?" And he was like, they're just a product produced by capitalism to trick women into buying more products of their favorite characters or whatever." And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, no, it's me being a fucking goblin. Yeah, I'm sorry, you have no sense of fun or joy in your life anymore. Leave me out of it. It had the same energy. I was like, it was the most like, I don't think women need to wear makeup. I'm so sorry you feel like you have to wear this. And I was like, I don't feel like I gotta do shit. Ring me up, brother. Keep a swiping. I have places to be. Glitter. I feel like that's a decent glitter intensity for the lips. I don't like the lips to be too like, oh, I like a little gloss. Do I like the glossy or do I like matte? I'll give like a hint of gloss. Smidge. If you squint. Yeah, that's about right. Lip liner. I don't like that to be like too obvious. I feel like the lip's actually pretty good. I don't wanna mess with perfection there. Let that man cook ever again. I don't even remember what I said when he was like, "I'm so sorry women feel like they have to buy makeup." I think I was like, what? And then I think I just said, okay. Because I was like, I don't know how you respond to this. I don't know how you respond to this in like a normal human way. Not like super noticeable, I feel like. Is it just the blush on her cheeks? I can't really see it. A little glitter. I'll put it on for the glitter, but I feel like it's pretty good. And tattoo, scars, and paint. Tattoo design. Ooh, to Winter Dragons. Kinda cool. Is that like wood? Whoa. Whoa! It's a fish! A fish being wrapped around a line on my neck. That's actually really cool. I like some of these designs. That one looks kind of dwarfy to me. It's like very runic. I think that's a Velazlin from the other games. I feel like the trees. Oh, this one's the Mythal Velazlin. Kinda cool. I might do it, but like really subtly. Oh, but then Solus will be mad at me. Like, why do you have that? Oops. Pick the dragons. Body tattoos. Whoa. Wait, where is this giant skull? Where does it land on me? Oh, it's on my, like, calf and my arm. Zoom in a little bit. Dragons. That's pretty cool. Ooh. One's kind of bird-like. One has some, like, those little fish. One looks dwarfy. Whoa. Oh, is this a Grey Warden one? Oh, I think these are, like, alternate versions of some of the ones that are further up. They're kind of cool. Whoa! Griffins? I like all the wings and stuff. That's actually really, really dope. I don't like that. I just wish I could take the one off my chest. I don't think I could ever, like, a needle being that close is too much. Scars. Whoa. Those scars are, like, almost more tattoo-esque. I have a scar on my body. Whoa! What happened? This Frankenstein scar. This one's kind of cool, actually. The, like, subtle wings. I like this one. Looks like you're cracking. from the inside. Ooh, skeleton. I think I like the wing one. Where'd it go? This one? No, it's further up. But this one. I don't like this because it's like very subtle. Very subtle, like wing stuff. I like the color paint. I actually like how painted it looks. I feel like sometimes paint just looks like a slightly more transparent tattoo, but this actually looks like very painty. I thought that Horizon's Forbidden West did a really good job with face paint as well, because they actually incorporated in face paint, and like certain face paint uses glossy paint in a few areas, and it looks so good. It's like actually fun to swap it around. All right, I think I'm good. I think we're feeling solid. All right, I'm gonna shut the window for 1 sec just in case it like pops up my. Sometimes it'll be like, here's your name. Oh, but it'll probably go in my. I'm just being careful. Oh no. Oh, that was all for my appearance. Never mind. Okay, so now I choose my class. I always play rogue, but my dream has always been to play a rogue who has the thing I've always wanted to play in Dragon Age really, really badly is I want to play a character like who's a mage but who's not very good at it. Like they're a mage but they don't lean into being a mage, and so they're more like a rogue with some very minor magic abilities, but they're not like super good at them. Like I want the magic to be an undercurrent, not the main thing. And I feel like they've only ever let you play like a mage if that is your entire thing. But there are like characters in universe who are more like, yeah, I prefer the blade. I was born a mage, but it's not my thing. And so I wanna. Oh, it looks like there's okay. So aspirational armor, starting outfit, casual wear, and it looks like there's different paths for each. Duelist. Draw your steel, parry and dodge past enemies to gain strength with every strike. I always play rogue, so I'll probably go with this. Saboteur. Set the stage, deploy explosives and turrets that devastate enemies, then pick them off with arrows. Or a Veil Ranger. Wait a minute. Hunt the enemy, snipe enemies from afar using artifacts that charge arrows with dangerous, powerful magic. So it is like a magic rogue. Oh shit. Okay, this might be my. Oh my god. This is actually exactly what I want. Okay, that might be. But I want to see what all the specializations are. Reaper. Reaper is what. Become Knight's Blade. Steal life and risk death to great. Is that like a Reaver? It's like, it seems like Reaver, but like renamed. Slayer. Leap into the fray. Wield massive punishing weapons while rushing enemies to deal devastating blows. Or Champion. Be the shield. Shrug off damage while summoning righteous fire down on enemies. That's more like Paladin-esque. And then Mage. Death Caller. Embrace the dark. Drain life from enemies and cast spells that writhe with the essence of death itself. So that's like a Necromancer. Evoker. Call the Void. Freeze enemies in their tracks. Then summon the deepest cold to tear them apart. So this is kind of like the Ice Mage And Spellblade, be the storm, channel potent spells for close quarters combat infused with lightning's wrath. So Spellblade is like, oh, what was it called? It's like a something night enchanter. That's what it was. Night enchanter was, I think I'm gonna be rogue, and then I'm gonna go for Veil Ranger. Just want to make so specializations. I just want to make sure I'm a Veil Ranger. So faction is where the backstory stuff is gonna come in. Knight Enchanter for when you wanted to solo a dragon. Yeah, they were really strong. Oh, you can be a Grey Warden. Choose your faction choice. Your faction choice influences Rook's backstory and conversation choices. Oh, it gives you different surnames. Okay, so you can be a Grey Warden. Rook is a Grey Warden, an ancient military order sworn to battle Darkspawn and other monsters. The Wardens undergo secret, unbreakable rites that grant them supernatural powers against the dark. Gain reputation with the Grey Wardens more quickly. Deal increased damage versus Darkspawn. Base defense and health are slightly increased. This is the first game since the original where you can drink the Darkspawn juice? Yeah. You couldn't be a Grey Warden in the other ones. Cool that you can be a Grey Warden here. Veil Jumper. Rook is a Veil Jumper. This daring group explores ancient elven ruins in Arlathan Forest. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Arlathan's reality-warping magic. Gain reputation with the Veil Jumpers more quickly. Deal increased damage versus Fade Touched. And deal slightly increased critical and weak point damage. That might be good for, like, a rogue. But I want to go with vibe instead of game, like what's good for gameplay. Rook is a shadow dragon. This underground resistance opposes corrupt rulers and slavery in Tevinter. Coming from all walks of life, they are determined to bring justice to the people. So I would be like from Tevinter with this, I guess. Gain reputation with the shadow dragons more quickly. Deal increased damage versus Venatori. Your class-specific resource regenerates slightly faster. Class-specific resource. Lords of Fortune. Oh, the Lords of Fortune. I mean, there's been Lords of Fortune mentioned in the other games, but there was actually like a Lords of Fortune chapter in Tevinter Nights. Rook is a Lord of Fortune, an informal collection of explorers, hunters, and treasure seekers from Ruvain. The rowdy lords are famed for both daring exploits and narrow escapes. Gain reputation with the Lords of Fortune more. I'm so excited that they're saying you have reputation with each of these factions, because it means all the factions are going to be in the game. Deal increased damage versus mercenaries. Perform takedowns on enemies with slightly less effort. Mournwatch. So this would be you're from Navarra. Rook is a Mournwatcher. This elite necromantic order explores the mysteries of life and death and tends to the undead in Navarra's sprawling grand necropolis. I love, look at the shoulder pads. Gain reputation with the Morn Watchers more quickly. Deal increased damage versus undead and demons. You can apply an additional affliction stack on targets. And then Antivan Crows. Rook is an Antivan Crow. Swift knives in the dark, the crows are ruthless assassins, both respected and feared as Antiva's shadowy protectors. Deal increased damage versus Antam. That's a Kunari, a type of like Kunari soldier. And holds an extra pouch. Oh, we love it. We love extra inventory. But I don't know. I feel like the first three are the ones I'm most attracted to because I like the idea of being part of the Grey Wardens because I'm really curious what's going on with the Grey Wardens because Weishaupt went silent. Then I'm very interested in the veil jumpers. Oh, I have like different casual outfits too. Yeah, I really like the Grey Wardens, and I think they're super cool. I really like the idea of being like a veil jumper that explores ruins. And then the shadow dragons sound cool. And it's cool that they're like actually a Tevinter organization. Should I go with my last name? That'd be Thorn, Aldweir, or Merkar. Oh, I don't know. It's so hard. Alright, I think either Grey Wardens or Shadow Dragons. Shadow Dragons I feel like would lock me in to being like from Tevinter, whereas I don't know where it would come up with where I'm from if I chose Grey Wardens, because Grey Wardens can like be from anywhere. Grey Warden takes it back to where the series started. That's true. And I don't know, I feel like I'm always attracted to, like, I like the Grey Wardens. I do kind of like that it would have some symmetry with my hero Ferelden, who's obviously a Grey Warden. Ah, they're both so cool. Base defense and health are slightly increased is nice. I'm struggling. Let me take a sip from my coffee and consider my options. Might be cool to be a shadow dragon just because it is like so much more in line with the new setting. I think I gotta jump in with both feet. I like the symmetry, but this is like committing to the new setting. I think I'll just it's not like I'm not gonna play this game like 7 times. Oh, wait! Okay, so it gives you a backstory. Okay, this will help me decide, actually. I'm gonna read the backstory for each one. Sorry, guys. I should have known. Backstory. So this is the Grey Warden backstory. Shield against the night. When innocent lives were at stake, Rook led the charge, saving a village from a monstrous nightmare, no matter the cost to herself. During a large Darkspawn incursion, Rook was ordered to hold the line with other Grey Wardens until reinforcements arrived. Rook argued that by then, villagers under attack would be dead. She disobeyed orders, leading the squad into the incursion and sealing the tunnel to the deep roads. This turned the tide, and the Darkspawn were driven off, which saved the villagers. Rook's heroism was popular among the younger wardens, but others with connections to noble families resented her independent streak. Rook chose to step away while tempers cooled. Oh, so you're kind of like outcast from the wardens right now. That's cool. Veil Jumper, a hunter of secrets. When lives are at stake, Rook defied orders to rescue people from the mystic perils of Arlathan. On an expedition to ruins in Arlathan Forest, the Veil Jumpers found ruins that contained important lost lore and deadly danger. Barely surviving the ruins' ancient magical defenses, Rook's small team recovered an invaluable map leading to a hidden area of the forest. Although the team escaped, other Veil Jumpers found themselves trapped. Rook chose to return to the ruins, saving her teammates' lives but losing the map. She was lauded for her bravery, but the map's loss caused some resentment among Veil Jumper leaders. That's kind of cool. Rook risked everything to liberate the enslaved people of Tevinter, even knowing it would anger the ruling elite. The foundling Rook was adopted into a military family and joined the Shadow Dragons to fight from the shadows for change in Minrathous. While guarding a visiting dignitary who was investigating a slavery ring in the nearby city of Nessus, Rook concluded that the mission would fail without throwing caution to the wind. Alone, she sneaked the dignitary deep into the Venatori-controlled zones and brought him back, along with the rescued slaves. These actions brought Rook to the Venatori's attention, and the Shadow Dragons decided to keep Rook out of sight. That's kind of cool. I like that you're, like, adopted into Tevinter. And you're like a guard. Seekers of gold and glory. When a corrupt Ravani noble double-crossed Rook, Rook escaped a collapsing ruin, turned the tables, and destroyed a dangerous artifact. A rising Lord of Fortune skilled at breaking into lost tombs and ruins, Rook killed a corrupt Ravani noble to prevent an ancient evil from being given to the Venatori. Her actions were correct and saved the lives of expedition members, but some Ravani nobles were resentful. Because of the success of the Lord's expeditions relied on Ravani authorities looking the other way, it seemed wise for Rook to step away while tempers settled. So it's like, in almost any situation you piss someone off, and it's like, you gotta take a break for a second. Defender of the Dead. When restless spirits threatened the inhabitants of the Grand Necropolis, Rook took decisive action to protect both the living and the dead. Discovered by undead inside a Grand Necropolis tomb as an infant. What? Wait, that's an insane backstory. Discovered by undead inside a Grand Necropolis tomb as an infant. Rook was raised by Mornwatch necromancers, eventually joining the Order. During a civil war between undead nobility, known later as the War of the Banners, she led a daring attack on the rebellion's dueling leaders. It was a success, quelling the war and saving lives, but Rook's destruction of these undead nobles was controversial. Some Mornwatchers feared Rook had offended the Order's aristocratic patrons and encouraged her to travel for a while. I love that you're just, like, found in a necropolis. That's insane. And then Antivan Crow. When the invaders of Treviso took people captive, Rook was determined to free the prisoners at any cost. A talented new crow recently promoted to full membership, Rook chafed at the cautions of her commanders, especially with her city occupied by brutal soldiers known as the Antam. When Rook saw a patrol herding along captives one night, she leaped into action. Despite saving lives, however, Rook had unknowingly compromised a larger crow operation against the Antam. Oh no! Rook's superiors were incensed. Sidelined for her actions, the young assassin searched for new ways to prove herself. My parents left me in a necropolis? Yeah, I want to know what the hell happened here. I want to know what happened, and I will play that role, but I feel like I'm just really attracted to the Shadow Dragon backstory. I'm just curious. Playstyle. Adventurer. Here for action and adventure. Oh, it's like difficulty. Oh, kind of. A balanced experience that places equal emphasis on combat, party composition, and equipment choices. Keeper. Here to build a party. A balanced combat experience that emphasizes party composition and equipment choices over reaction times. That's kind of cool. storyteller, here for the story. Plunge in a story with more forgiving combat. Underdog, here to be pushed to the limit. Here for brutality. Unbound, here to chart a new path. Customize all settings. Some settings may impact your enjoyment if customized. If this is your first time, consider it curated. What is Unbound? That's so weird. I'm curious about what it is. I'm not gonna do it for my first go. I think I'll start with Adventurer. I feel like I'm more like this, but I'll start with Adventurer and see how it goes. Alright, and then I'm gonna turn it off for finalize in case it's like, here's your name. Oh, okay. Add a custom first name. I actually like using... Oh, but you can pick random. They have a, what was I gonna say? Oh, they have a like standard first name or a default first name for all the other Dragon Ages. So like in my head, I always think of the characters having that. Like I was thinking of my Inquisitor being named Alana, because that's the default name for an elf. But it seems like there's no default name, it's just random. So maybe I'll just slam random until I see something I like. And then your last name is derived from your faction. Choose Rook's voice. Play the voice by pressing right stick.
Time to get to work.
Ooh.
What's he been saying now? Well, we're not in trouble.
Like the
Let's
other one.
move. Well, we made it.
I like the other one.
Well, we made it. Well, we made it.
Ooh, so deep.
I'm happy we're here. All of us. I'm happy we're here. All of us.
Alright, let's random this name until I find something I like. So gotta be Rook, or is that a title? I assume it's a title. Laurent. Turvy. Beryl, that's kind of a cool name. Sihu. Salam. Greer. That sounds like a Kunari name. Yarina? Whoa. Howdy. Nift. Lilia. Anna. Maribel. Redmond. That's kind of cool. Jin. Ward. Ivy. Esha. Philippe. Okay, so it... What's the one I liked? I liked Veryl. That's kind of a cool name. You can customize the main character and a few events from previous game Dragon Age Inquisition. This will have some minor effects on the story, but can be skipped if you wish to move on. I don't. Oh, fuck. Past Adventures, the Inquisition.
Murderer, Herald, Judge, Savior. These are some of the titles heaped on the Inquisitor as she led a force that challenged nations.
8 years ago, a catastrophic breach in the Fade, realm of magic and dreams threatened the world. Through circumstance, or some claim fate, a woman rose to lead an organization known as the Inquisition. Traveling many lands, rallying people to her cause, the Inquisitor closed the breach and stopped the villains behind it. She was advised throughout by an elven mage named Solus. The Inquisitor discovered, however, that Solus was in truth an ancient elven god, Fen'Harel the Dreadwolf. He planned to restore things to their primal state when the Fate and physical reality were one. Solus said he regretted the deaths this would cause, but claimed there was no other way to fix what was, to his eyes, an irredeemably broken world. After that, the Dreadwolf vanished, but the Inquisitor swore to find him. Alright, I'm gonna... just in case it, like, pops up my Inquisition save. I don't think it's connected at all. Okay, it's not. Oh, you can make it look like your Inquisitor. That was my Inquisitor, was Ilana Lavalin. Inquisitor Lavalin came from an elven clan in the wilderness, an able hunter. Her skills were put to the test battling demons and other monsters as head of the Inquisition. Customize the lineage, appearance, and voice of the Inquisitor. So your Inquisitor is probably going to be in this game! Again, I'm going to make sure it's not going to pop up my save file. Well, let's go. Yep, I was indeed an elf. Okay, what's the... oops. Now I have to customize a second character! Set features to default. Oh, she looks pretty good, actually. Trying to, like, think about what she would look like after a couple years. This is character customization inception. I think that's actually fine. So she'll be a little bit older now. But my Inquisitor was still like pretty youthful. She had some freckles though, I think. It'd be funny if I just made her exactly the same as my Rook. And they're like, wow, that's weird. Was there something like, oh, I like the dark circles. Alana might have dark circles at this point. Too even, just so she's like a little bit older. I kind of wish you could like straight import and have the game do a like best estimate. I don't want to futz with the face stuff too much. Alana was like, she was pretty lithe. It was pretty thin. I'm gonna give her booba though. Like real small. I remember always thinking she was like, I was like, how is this woman doing what she's doing? I think that looks kind of like her. Next they'll have you do your hawk and your warden. Oh my god, imagine. Skin tone, I already did that. Don't want to mess with the eye shape, but she did have yellow eyes, as is tradition. As is tradition. Hers were like a little bit brighter, I think. They were like almost orangey, I remember. Played 5 hours, didn't even leave the character creator. 10 out of 10. Eyebrows and lashes. I think that's fine. I'll just change the color. She also had red hair, but hers was a little bit darker, I think, than my current characters. Oh, we want black mascara. Nose shape. I think she had kind of more of a small nose. She was a little bit more like this, I think. I want to like tilt the tip of her nose down a little bit, but she had a tinier nose. Yeah, like that. Mouth shape, she had thinner lips. Maybe not that thin. I think her lower lip was like a little bit more pronounced. This is definitely not going to be one-to-one. She had very elfy ears, as all my characters do. Alright, I definitely know her hairstyle. She had kind of shorter red hair. That one wasn't bad. This one. Might be the ticket. Oh, this one actually looks like her. Imagine if these games didn't have presets to at least get most of the way there. Oh my god, imagine. One does look like her, but so does the other short one. Down here. This one. I think I'll go with this one. It looks like a little bit older to me. I think she's like she's in her I'm married to Cullen in the countryside era. She had like darker red hair. Didn't really wear makeup as much. I think she had like kind of blackish eyeshadow. She didn't really wear like lips. My wife. This might be simple is best. A little bit of red. Hope she has the same voice. Oh, she's not a glitter girl. She's a little bit too no nonsense for that. Actually go like a little bit more red. There you go. Lip makeup, she doesn't really do lips. Get the intensity down. Give her like a little color as a treat. And no glitter and only a smidge of gloss. Lip liner. Okay. No glitter. My wife. And no blush. Yeah, it feels as close as I'm gonna get with what I'm working with, you know? She definitely had like a rounder face, but I'm not seeing like a whole lot of like round face options. Like it feels pretty locked into being like pretty chiseled. 9, right? Yeah, she was definitely had like a rounder face, so I'm just not like seeing that in the options here. So I think I gotta work with what I got. Did she have an elf tattoo? Okay. So, you were forced to give your elf inquisitor a tattoo? Like, you had to pick a Velasquez for them? But my headcanon was that my inquisitor didn't get one. For reasons, for backstory reasons. And so, even though it forced you to pick one, I set the opacity of it at 0%. So she like technically had one, but it was completely invisible. And like in my head, I was like, she doesn't have one because in her story she doesn't have one. But then sometimes like other characters would comment on it, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's nothing there. So this is my this is finally my my headcanon can come to life. Alright, I like that. Finalize. Her name was Alana.
We need to move!
That does sound like her.
It can't end like this. It's good to see you again.
My wife. Alright, just in case. Marie. Came from an elven clan in the wilderness. Her skills are put to the test. Just hope. Confirming your inquisitor's background means it cannot be changed later. That's fine. Let's go! Friendship and romance! Decide whether the Inquisitor is romantically involved, and if so, with whom. They made this for you, that's true. A man haunted by duty's demands, Cullen Rutherford never expected to find love during his time in the Inquisition. Cullen was commander of the Inquisition. He grew to admire the woman who not only inspired hope, but achieved victory in the face of constant danger. As they grew closer, they found solace and quiet strength in each other's company. Wow, that's so true. That's me. That's so true. fate of the Inquisition. But what if you can't romance Cullen again because the Inquisitor has him? We can share. So I disbanded my Inquisition. The Inquisition grew too powerful too quickly for the comfort of the world's great kingdoms. They called a council demanding it be brought to heel. So the Inquisition was formally disbanded. The Inquisitor made a rare decision to give up power before it was corrupted any further. She saw that the Inquisition had grown so large it had become easy for others to misuse the many resources at its disposal. The Inquisitor disbanded it all and let her people choose new paths on their own. So I did that. But I want to see what... The Inquisition's forces were absorbed into the body of the Chantry. Yikes. It wasn't surprising when the Inquisitor relinquished power to the Chantry. The Inquisition was founded by one of its most faithful knights and had ties to its newest leader, Divine Victoria. Some members of the Inquisition simply became part of the Chantry hierarchy, while others went their own way. I disbanded. The Hidden God. When Solus told the Inquisitor he intended to merge the physical world and the Fade, he admitted this would cause death and destruction. Despite insisting there was no other way, Solus did not relish the cost in lives. So the options are: you vowed to stop Solus. Solus vanished in order to put his plans into motion. The Inquisitor pledged to stop him. The Inquisitor declared that the danger Solus posed was so great he had to be stopped no matter the cost. Even though her influence had diminished, the Inquisitor still had contacts and old friends who began a hunt for the Dread Wolf. Or vowed to save Solus from himself. Solus vanished in order to put his plans into motion. The Inquisitor refused to give up on him. I think this is what I did. So I think we were like, we're buds. The Inquisitor believed she saw genuine regret in Solus, and he didn't truly want to go through with his plans. She vowed to save her friend from dooming both the world and himself. The Inquisitor's influence had diminished, but she still had contacts who began searching for the Dreadwolf. I think I vowed to save him from himself. Yosh. Apologies to all Solus romancers, and even bigger apologies to all Sarah romancers, but it cost you an arm and no leg. Stop. Hold on, I wanna actually see what the other... Because I've only ever romanced Cullen because he is my one true mi amor. But I'm like curious what it says about the other ones. Sandra Pentagast was a member of a royal family, a knight who sought the truth, and a woman who loved deeply. A founding member of the Inquisition, Cassandra was a hardened warrior who brooked no fools. The Inquisitor, however, grew to know Cassandra's other side, a woman who cherished romance, passion, and the sincere connection they formed together. That's cute. Dorian! My best friend who invented cell phones just for me. When the Northern Mage came to the Inquisition looking for help, he discovered a love enduring and rare. Born and raised in the Tevinter Imperium, Dorian hadn't thought... Guys, proofread! Hadn't thought he'd find much to impress him when he traveled south. But as he and the Inquisitor became drawn to each other, their attraction bloomed into a deep and caring relationship that endured even after Dorian reluctantly returned home. Soldier, spy, survivor. The Iron Bull was many things even before a romance inside the Inquisition changed his life forever. The hulking Kunari called the Iron Bull a shameless flirt, that's true. Was pleased when the Inquisitor returned his overtures, but what began as a way for them to unwind grew into something deeper and more profound. When the Iron Bull's superiors demanded he turn on the Inquisitor, he refused and never regretted it. Aww. There's so many words in this game, but they should have caught that one since every character will probably see it. Yeah. The ambassador from Antiva never thought she'd have time for romance until her adventures with the Inquisition. Lady Josephine was flattered when the Inquisitor confessed she'd grown to have feelings for her. The ever-busy diplomat and leader found respite in each other's company. When a surprise engagement threatened to tear them apart, the Inquisitor's heartfelt confession of love brought them back together. Aww. Blackwall. A warrior with many mysteries, Blackwall found himself hopelessly entangled in a romance he was powerless to resist. Blackwall was recruited into the Inquisition by a woman he grew not only to respect, but to cherish. While he felt undeserving of the Inquisitor's affection, she refused to abandon him. Guided by her fierce devotion, Blackwall pledged to become a man worthy of her love. Aww. Soulless. He possessed knowledge beyond any mortal, yet even the Dread Wolf could not foresee what it would mean to fall in love. Though Soulless hid his past from the Inquisitor, the more time they spent together, the more precious that time became. Their connection was passionate and undeniable. Soulless mourned that his duty to the past forced him to leave her in the end. The Inquisitor knew what they had might not be so quick to fade. To fade? Sarah and the Inquisitor forged a lasting relationship that bested the chaos of the age. Sarah never hid her feelings about anything, including the Inquisitor. Their courtship had it all: showdowns with nobility, pranks, and cookies on the roof. As the relationship grew, they grew together, finding the passionate balance they both needed. Okay, whatever. I do like that they have, like, that Cullen. I guess it's probably... No, it's not in alphabetical order. Put Cullen at the top. Good for them. My beloved. That's right, that's right. So, romanced Cullen, disbanded the Inquisition, and vowed to save Soulless from himself. Finalize past adventures? Yep. Alright. Summary? Rook. Full name, Viral Makar. Elf. Woman. Rogue. Shadow Dragons. Past Adventures. Custom. Nice. Alright. Just in case it pops anything, I'm gonna do the thing I usually do. Are you sure? Pretty sure. Nice. Woman!
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Manrathus, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Nevgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Yeah. I'll do more than demand. Or let's talk this out. Beat down the entire room to get the information. I wonder if I can try and talk it out.
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Whoa.
Nevgalis is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar. But you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumart Plaza. That's where you'll find Nev Gallus.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
That offer's good for all of you too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
My beloved. Mi amor. They're like, bye.
Your friend Nev Gallus is at Dumart Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
Eric has seen that you like talking your way out of things. We've never had like this in-depth like information on what the other character, it just says approves or disapproves. This feels very like Telltale, like nobody liked that. Everyone will remember that. The record, you might be too charming for your own good. I had you on my side. Okay, but it worked though. Whatever works. Okay, so the symbols here, they've used these before. These aren't all the symbols, there's a ton. But this is like approval of whatever they're saying. This is a jokey response. And this is a stoic response. They also have like emotional responses, which is usually a tear with like an eye drop coming out. They have confused responses with a brain with question marks. They have aggressive responses with like a fist. I think they have a couple others, but they don't have all of them for everything, but I'm gonna be jokey.
See, you say that? But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right, break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
This is the first time
coin, please.
we're into Winter. If I can spare a coin for this dude? Sure.
On trust, I bless you.
Can I interact? Look, there's a cat! I saw a bobcat the other day when I was driving home. It was really cute. I was like, you could be best buddies with Syrup if you wouldn't eat her. Minrath is looking kind of rough.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
I don't think we can. I thought that was me.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathus.
We've got to help her.
Are they after her because she looks like me?
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go!
Yes, sir.
Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza. And Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out!
Those are pride demons. BTW. Oh, Gasper.
Soulless summoning demons on purpose.
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes out,
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
I'm coming. Press A to jump or mantle over object.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
We love Harding.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
Since we had
What
the
about
breach.
you two? Are you okay?
This is the like more panicky response. A little shaky. Never better. Or in a hurry. Never better. Serum's boyfriend.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathis better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathis is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got
Nev is
company.
really cool. Eat their brains.
Demon.
Whoa! Okay, combat basics. Perform a light attack with X. Oh, that's new. And in Inquisition, you just held down trigger to attack. Use your light attack up to 5 times in a row to create an attack chain. This is so new. Last hit is a final attack that deals increased damage. Okay.
Here they come.
Duh. Tap LB to defend against incoming attacks. This interrupts enemies and exposes them to counterattacks. Oh, attack. Is that like a kind of? There's like a little aura that appeared above my head.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev.
Drink a healing potion.
You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it.
Yes.
Solus tears down the veil. Doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
Okay, so these seem to drop health potions. Potions full. Okay. The green pots.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Maple? What? What? Wonder if the defend action is based on that weird light that popped up above your head. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I think I figured out why your screen looks so light while the capture looks so dark. What? What? Is it a house fire? No, I think it's a common hob. Yeah, I there was like an aura that popped up above my head that I think was supposed to be like the defend timing, but I messed it up. Do you remember how you had to turn off HDR and 4K for your PS5 with the new capture card? I do remember this, yes. Do I have to do that on the Xbox? The Hexbox? I don't know if I have if I have the same stuff on. Let me check. You may want to duck into the Xbox settings off camera to fix that. Oh, that makes sense. I was wondering why it looks so different. Thank you, Pocket Tech Support. General, TV and display options. Oh. Right. Video modes. HDR. I think stuff wants to default to HDR 4K with this capture card. I was wondering why the capture looked a teensy bit blurry now that I'm looking at it off my phone. Oh. Interesting. Oh! It looks super different on my TV now. Now it looks the same. Now it looks the same as the capture. Awesome. Okay. Oh, it looks super different. It was like way brighter. I prefer this. This looks way better.
Let's move.
I'm so confused. Why is it so washed out on my TV? Your elf is a little darker than you might think. But they said I can change my... They said I can change my customizations at any time, so if I'm worried, I can just do that. If I'm like, ooh, it didn't look like me. Oops. Why am I defaulting arrows? There you go. Oh wow! Oh, and they respawn. I was trying to hit this thing because it looks like a thing, but maybe it's not.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
So it auto corrects to like long range attacks when I hit the attack button, or when I hit. Oh, it's because I'm not hitting the attack button. It's because I'm hitting R, which is what I'm used to with Dragon Age. Destroy the barrier.
More intruders!
Can I dodge? Press B once to dodge, or twice for extended dodge.
Used to fight these assholes every day in the Shadow Dragons.
Glad you kept up practice.
Woohoo! I'm looking for stuff. I want things. Treats? Cleaner on capture too. Nice. Okay. Thank you, Pocket Tech Support Horrors.
Guess we're sliding down.
After I get whatever this is. Gold! Whee! Dumont Plaza. So Dumont is static strikes. Use RB to select your new static strikes ability. Rogues generate momentum by attacking enemies uninterrupted. Dumont is the first old god that got woken up. He's like the OG old god that whispered to people, and then he got woken up and caused the first blight. He's also the dragon that Corypheus was the high priest of. He was like the dragon that Corypheus worshipped. Static strikes. Let's do it.
Static Tetris!
Whoa! Oh, defense! I'm not good at defending.
Take your revenge!
No. Jesus.
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
There we go. Oh wait, I'm gonna actually fill up and then I'm gonna pop this box. There you go. Any more gold for me? More gold for me anywhere? Investigate the iceberg. So cool.
Eric, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in this city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
You rescued yourself, I see. Nice job with the Venatori, or we need information.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in Elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
So cool.
Must remain in their home.
So, if we do catch Solus, or the Dreadwolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
I feel like I should be exploring more, but this is probably just like the intro. Rip to these two twin brothers. But I'm different. Oh, they were triplets. That sucks. That family's not doing well. Zip line.
I'm getting too old for this.
There.
Break this.
That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Why does this look so...
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Demons. Uh-oh. Hold on, treats. Ranged attack. I already figured this one out. Tap RT to quickfire your bow or hold RT for an aim shot that deals bonus damage. Arrows replenish over time. I assumed that quick shot would like lock on automatically. I do not think that's the case. Maybe I have to do it. There we go. There we go. Okay, that makes more sense.
enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
Sandal ref? Where's that? I thought there was something else I was locking onto over here. Oh, money! I love how coins just explode all over the place in front of you. Enchantment? Enchantment.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Minrathous itself.
That's true. Oh! The Dreadwolf. That. What is he healing up there? Or what's he calling down? Is that new or old painting?
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
Money!
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well,
An
that
alluvian?
sounds ominous.
That's a giant alluvian. Did he really just ask me what my elf eyes see? That's a giant fucking alluvian. I love it immediately. Am I gonna have to smoosh through this? No, I hate this ever since in Final Fantasy 15 they have you do that through a crack and they hide a jump scare behind it, and now those always scare me.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
Okay. They were binding dragon. Well, there's a Solus statue, the Dreadwolf.
More demons.
I need to get the defense time down. I'm not good at it. Arrows are really cool. How they work is really... I like that you can be both an arrow boy and a dagger boy. They usually let you pick, you have to choose. Usually. It seems like they want me to go that way, but I want to see what's going on over here. Usually you have to specialize in daggers or arrows, but I like doing both. Oh, there we go. I think that's way cooler.
It sounds like that opened something below.
Then let's have a look.
Bunch of red wolves in here. Chest. Money! Is that just a loot chilling on this bed? A sweet little artifact. What is all this? Let me look at it. Let me examine. Ooh. Oh, nice water. H2 bros rise up.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
That's an alluvian.
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Oh dear. Where is that? Is that the Fade? About to find out.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
No, I did it! I did it! What the?
And I thought the demons were bad back in Mirathas.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual.
Knocking him
telling
off a
what we
ledge.
went through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
That one. So I had the defense thing up there, but when I did my big attack on it, it seemed like it interrupted an actual attack. So I guess I can stun them out of their attack instead of defending it, if needed. That's pretty cool to do again.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Heard. Wait, can I push Y to attack as well? Oh, I can. Oh, it's like a much stronger attack. It probably told me so, and I was too distracted by everything going on. I was probably too excited. Fun. Treats? Treats! Like stealing ancient elf gold. Yeah, I like the combat a lot so far. It's super different than Dragon Age has ever been, but I like it. It feels good.
Almost there.
There we go. Those are new shortcuts. Complete them quickly with RT, or they regenerate over time. Okay, so the barriers. It's best if I use my arrows against them, I guess.
Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many will get if Solus finishes his ritual.
Probably should be using these skills more, but notice I'm not looting these guys. I don't know if I pick up loot automatically or if these guys just don't drop loot. Because we're oily. There's the pride demon. Alright.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
I defended that, but I didn't really do anything. I don't know, just because I don't know if you missed. Oh, do I have to hold? also have to
How
hold.
the demon
I
this
thought it was
large
tapping.
get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Whoa! There we go. I don't know, parrying doesn't really seem worth it to me. Like, it does a little bit of damage, but I feel like it's safer to just dodge.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
From here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
You can do it! I'm not gonna challenge, I believe.
We've got your back.
Harding disapproves.
To him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Take care of the team for me. Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
The boy.
All right. Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus. You better hold fast. You can't hold these demons off forever.
Yeah, I don't know if my timing is just really bad. I got it there.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize them? People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
You broke Bianca.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Harding will follow you into greater danger. Neb will follow you into greater danger. Oh, God! I mean, I think they both...
Maybe it's just an approval-disapproval thing.
I think I'll take Harding because she disapproved of me earlier. And never proof, so this will balance it out.
Let's go, Harding.
There you go.
Keep the demons off us.
You got it.
That was so cool. Solus and oops. Solus and Varric arguing inaudibly. That is the plot of Dragon Age. Is there red lyrium here? Oh no, it's just where shit's coming down. Okay.
This is it! Bring down that scaffolding!
Uh-oh.
Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but it isn't falling. We need to push it. I'm with you. Together, now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Unless...
Varric! Oh no, no, no! Harding!
Villain, you fuck.
Let's go! This way! This way!
Don't leave Varric. Who was the second one? Things are going well.
You have no idea what you have done.
I mean, dwarves are more resistant to lyrium, but getting stabbed is not great.
I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here, but why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
He's so cool. I know he's like kind of the bad guy, but he's so cool. I'd like to wake up. Fine, talk. Or this is a trick. I'm gonna fine talk him.
Alright, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them.
What did I say?
Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Why should I believe you? Sure, you're the hero, or you let them out. I don't really, like, feel any of these severely. But...
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is... quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
Okay, now I'm worried. This is your fault. Sarcasm, really damn right we will.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
So it is Elganon.
Why tear down the veil? Listen.
You want me to take the shot?
No idea what you have done.
Oh, he's alive, thank God.
This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'll take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
What is the more at the bottom? Oh. Oh, so I can ask what happened. But I need you! It's worse than you think. I'm gonna ask questions.
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus. But of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Nev got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. And before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I'm sorry, Varric.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had. And you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the time you disobeyed orders while taking down that Venatori slavery ring. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook?
You're awake. No, she was injured.
Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for elf fruit.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
Quest acquired. Check with Nev. Bonus items. Claim your rewards. Your account has been granted bonus items. View new appearances for you and your companions at the wardrobe. Some rewards require further story progress to become available. Okay. This the wardrobe. Jesus. Blade of the Blood Dragon. Helm of the Blood Dragon. So this is like glamours. Whoa! You can pick so many glamours. Holy fuck. That's cool. Very elfy. Mantle of the Blood Dragon. Oh, wow. It's like, I don't know if you guys have seen the screenshots of, especially like Dragon Age 1, but I think it was in 2 quite a bit as well. You would sometimes just go into cutscenes just covered in blood. That would just be all over your face. That's cool. Tunic Noir, so I think that's what I'm wearing right now. Worn leathers. So is that that's my armor slot, casual wear slot. Got it. Okay. So for my armor, I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. It's over for Maple. Maybe I'll go canon for now. And I'll update. This is cool. And my casual wear slot. I feel like that works. Empty helm slot. Do I have a helm? Maybe not. Ooh. Blades of the Fallen Kingdom. Whoa! My offhand, I think it's just what it is. My bow. Bow of the Fallen Kingdom. Oh, that's so cool. It actually kind of looks like elf stuff in Skyrim a little bit. Collected. Oh my god, look at the number of glamours there are to collect. I'm gonna play this game for 100,000 years. Oh, and you can, oh, she's hurt. You can customize for them too. Oh, that's cool. I'll let them be canon. Which Dragon Age had the Dead Space armor again? I want to say it was 2. I think. You're about to. Eric.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
that a rune? This. Oh, this is probably Mirror of Transformation. Oh, so this is for like my appearance. I think I'm pretty happy. My hair and complexion are darker than I thought because of the whatchamacallit, capture card. I look healthier than I usually do. It's a little bit more my usual vibe. How dare you make me healthy looking. And then my hair. Maybe brighten it up a little bit. I like that. There we go. That was more the vibe I was envisioning. HDR on an SDR screen will do that to you. That's... Oh, did I exit without saving? Classics! Oops. Why not? Why not just go with what happened to me at Sephora? Where I got there and the lady like started putting foundation on me and then she was like, I think you might be lighter than our lightest shade. And I was like, yeah, I'm a ghost. I am not among the living. This much we know. Okay, accept changes is what we want to do. No, I want to save. How do I save? Oh, finalize. There we go. Harsh but fair. Did they break up the chalk and marshmallows? And now she looks a little bit more like she's not used to going outside. That's my vibe. Library. Is that a codex? Introduction to the Lighthouse. Open codex. Well, let's fucking go. Introduction to the Lighthouse. Once the Lighthouse was a place of learning, with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who called themselves our gods, the Lighthouse became his center of operations, with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of the Evanurs. You are safe here, both those of flesh and those of fade. Any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the Lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comfort, and even help you understand different tongues for those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire. Should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow and I will help. Okay, so this is actually from, I think it was the Masked Kingdom novel? I think it was the end. He's like in it throughout, but he really like comes in mostly at the end of the masked I think, I don't know if Kingdom, I need to open up my presentation. It's the book with Celine and Michelle's backstory. It's like book 3/4 because that and Asunder happened at the same time. So you can read them in any order, really. The Masked Empire. Empire, not Kingdom. The Masked Empire. So, Felasan is from the Masked Empire. He is actually an ancient elf. Like Solus, he's from... There's a couple elves who, like, have stuck around from ancient times. And they're not, like, newer elves. They do kind of remember things the way they were. And they're, like, really, 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 really old. You meet one in Inquisition. His name's Abelas. And he has, like, a squad of also ancient elves. And they're all, like, protecting the Well of Sorrows in Mythal's temple. And they kind of sleep for a long time, and then they wake up when they're needed. Felasan is he's kind of mysterious in the Masked Empire, but basically there's an elf in the story. Her name's Briala, who she's very serious about, like, she wants to help the elves stop being oppressed, and so she has a password that can unlock some important Illuvians or an important Illuvian. And he kind of takes her under his wing. I think it kind of, like, it implied he, like, passed away. But I'm not sure because he's so freaking old. But Felasan literally means slow arrow. It's from, like, an old... It's from an old, like, ancient elven story. But he's basically involved in, like, some of the mirror transportation stuff. Is this the first canon time dwarves go into the Fade? I know it's possible in Origins with the Dream Demon and you being a dwarf. So, your Inquisitor physically enters the Fade during the fight at Adamant in Inquisition. And so if you're a dwarf Inquisitor, you'll go, and if Varric's in your party, he'll come with you too. And he's kind of like, what is happening right now? So in Inquisition, dwarves can go to the Fade between you and your party. It is kind of interesting, though, because it kind of implies that different people in your party see the Fade in different ways. They, like, kind of get different impressions from it. I'm trying to remember who it was that is like, why is everything so colorless? And whereas to you it looks really vibrant. But the Fade kind of, like, appears differently to different people. But this isn't, like, the very first time, but I think going to the Fade physically is definitely a new thing as of Inquisition. I wonder if he's still alive. I thought it, like... Oh, they really give you, like, the full codex in here. Shadow dragons. Okay, hold on. So the world of Thedas is, like, all the stuff I went over, basically, with you guys. Ferelden culture, the Dreadwolf, Fade, the Deep Roads. Might be worth going over again, but let me read this because it's new for me. On to Winter Templars. When one mentions the Templar Order, you no doubt picture the armored members of the Southern Chantry. These Templars are trained to combat uncontrolled magic, blood magic, and abominations with the goal of protecting people, including mages themselves, from the most violent manifestations of magical power. However, they also embody the Southern Chantry's control over mages and enforce many of its strict rules and regulations over magic in general. In addition to combat training, these Templars ingest lyrium. This mineral, usually used by mages for enchantments and rituals, grants Templars the ability to resist and dispel magic. The fact that it is also addictive, chaining them to the Chantry and resulting in paranoia, obsession, and ultimately dementia, is often swept under the rug. Yes, we've heard all about that dirty little secret. As you may have surmised by my use of Southern Chantry, this is not the case in the Tevinter Imperium. In Tevinter, we know that magic can only serve if it is allowed to flourish. We do not suppress talent, we nurture it. That is not to say that we ignore the dangers of magic and what it might allow those with violent intent if not combated. As in the South, our Templars are trained to prevent the excesses of blood magic and to subdue demons as well as those inflicted by possession. But our Templars do not take lyrium. They do not enforce unnecessary regulations. They are not given power over mages, but follow the lead of our most esteemed magisterium. They serve the Chantry and the people of the Imperium. I must admit, I rather prefer our way of doing things. From a letter written by Alcesia Palace, living in a border town in the Tevinter Imperium, to a cousin in Orlais, 915 Dragon. Oh, and I have a map. Okay, 5% of the Codex. Missive, letters from your companions and others you've... Oh, they have a whole ass glossary for Dragon Age. Holy shit, let's go. Oh my god. They just have, like... whole glossary. That's awesome. I don't think I have any missives yet. And our map. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Can't go in there yet. Can't go in there yet. Seems like a lot of pathways are blocked. There's a table. So it's gonna be like the war table, perhaps. What is this? Door plaque. 3 meetings face to face under the sky. What the? What about this one? Oh, there's no plaque. I'll be right there, Nev. I'm exploring. Oh! Here's the Alluvian room, entering new area. The Dreadwolf's Alluvian. Most of us have only traveled through the Alluvians at the whims of those who called themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors that always go from one to another, a bonded pair linked no matter the distance. Solus has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we used normal Alluvians, they could track us to our lair. Solus has improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any Alluvian and not just its bonded partner. Thus, we can travel wherever this rebellion needs us with no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as a normal Alluvian. If you have questions, ask for the slow arrow and I will guide you. I'm so happy right now. I feel like this game is dangerous for you. Yeah, of course it is. He's here. I'm glad you can sprint in this game. A nice Aragorn door open. Beacons are lit! Gondor calls for aid.
Whoa.
Look who's with us.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
Level 2! Skills. Holy fuck. Rogue Core. Rogues are cunning and adaptive. They fight with 2 swords and a bow while exploiting enemy weaknesses. Ranged attack, charged attack. Oh, I can hold. Sprint attack. Jump attack while airborne. Tap X, Y, or RT. Dodge, defend. Great. Riposte. To defend. After successful defend. Oh, so it's like this is the parry. Evasive maneuvers. BB, then X, Y, or RT. Use your speed to launch a powerful attack from an extended dodge. That'll be cool. I can upgrade my static strikes. Or does that mean... Oh, it's acquired already. Oh, okay. Okay. And this is exploding arrow. Whoa. Simultaneously performing a light and range attack. Attaches a sticky arrow to a target in range. The arrow explodes after a short delay. I like that. So we know... Oh, I have 3 points. So we know that I want to get down here to Veil Ranger. That's gonna Veil Jumper, focused on bows and long range combat, aim for the head. Focus on melee attacks and parry, maintaining momentum and finishing enemies or key strengths, high damage weapon attacks, and heavy ability impacts. Okay, so there's the core here, and then there's 3 branches that come out. So it looks, and then like there's another branch that goes down to the specialization. So it looks like I can kind of like go in this direction or this direction to get here. So bow damage, weak points, and special bow abilities. That sounds like it like works better with this, but I like burst. I like high damage. Trapping and exploiting enemies. Support aspects include counterattacks, defensive abilities, damage bonuses, effect duration. I think I'll go in this direction. Maybe. I want to see what some of these are. Hurricane of Blades. We love it. We love that. We love it. It's perfect. Decisive Finale. Unleash a decisive heavy final attack after a light attack chain. This. Passives. Okay, so the little ones are passives. Strike abilities. Sniper's Precision. Triple Threat. You like everything over here. Explosive Daggers. That rules. This Lightning Quiver. Whoa. Quelling Bolt. Rain of Decay. Cool. I think I will go like over towards this direction. That kind of feels right to me. I think I'll get Exploding Arrow. How do I unlock this? Progress further. Okay. I do like that as well, but... Jump attacks guarantee critical hits if the target's knocked down. I can get Hurricane of Blades. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Nice-oo. Wish I had a bee-boop. There's a bee-boop in Inquisition where you basically hit a button and it like goes shoo and it reveals everything near you that is interactable. Content marked with that will eventually expire as you progress. What? What do they mean? Oh! So there's something timed in here.
Wisps. Figures are in the fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
We're both shadow dragons and both from Minrathous. Maybe our paths haven't crossed, but I know our work has. It's a start.
Cool. You can just jump straight in both feet. Shadows stand together. That's cool. Hope we can build on it. People get smoother starts. That's it. Shadows stand together.
And shadows stand together.
That's the idea. Cross your fingers it works out for us.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
We'll figure this out. Start with the big goal, or we need better than that.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just... Well, we have to, right?
Yeah, that's the job.
She approves! Now I have to talk to Harding. Any other books in here? Fun books for me to read? Where is Harding? Oh, I'm building up the map as I go. Dining hall. This is like my base, I guess. Like my sky hold. The lighthouse is so ominous. It sounds like something that would be like in a Remedy game. Ooh. Painted pot. Valuable items, so I guess it's like junk to sell? Will I die if I jumped? Harding Doko. I thought she was back near where Varric was. Read. To enter the library passage, 3 pairings must meet face to face. Three pairings. Where's the... so he's facing over that way. Where's the other statue? Is this part of the Golden City that Solus preserved? I'm not sure. Oh, wait, there's the statue. I'm so happy. Oh, there's Harding.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
Aww.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
You're unstoppable, huh? No rest for the weary. You sure you're okay? I'm not sure what she would like best. I used to joke with her a lot as the Inquisitor, but I don't have like a good sense of if she'd like the joke.
You don't slow down for much, do you?
You sound just like Varric. And I always said, well, someone's got to keep you on your toes, old man. So, that's what I'm here to do. That's what I have to do. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
Okay. She didn't approve. It's probably okay. It's my first playthrough. I can min-max it to perfection on my second and third and fourth playthroughs. Which might be hard to win over. Which might be harding to win over. So I saw the other statue up here. I gotta... Yeah. Pure ore, common metal. Let's go crafting. So these two... Oh! Okay. So they're looking at each other now. There's two more. Oh, here's another one. Where is your pair? Oh, maybe these two look at each other? I don't see anywhere else they could look. Oops. There we go. There you go.
That's the second. One more to go.
One more. Where's the last? Oh. Look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once. Said we'd change the future of the elves, throw off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling all the Illuvians. Solus, if you see this, I'll be looking for you out in this world and in the mortal one. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. He did. He caused a bunch of trouble. What's the last... I think I can get over there. What's the last statues? Workshop. Oh! Oh, I see. There's one over there too. Face you. And loop around. I just gotta... Ooh. Ooh. On divine imperatives. The helm of the solar is destroyed. Elgernon's favorite torture is over. Helm of the solar. Elgernon's favorite torture is over. Too many agents have been rescued with their minds burnt out by that memory of an enraged sun. I feel a lesson here. The helm was not created to torment, but the Evanurus are not as we are. A god's ruminations carry their own will and imperatives. Memory bleeds into their icons and transmutes them as fire begets fire. For our wolf lord, who puts so much of himself into his creations, what imperatives do they carry? The heart of a rebellion must remain hidden, yet the light of divinity is uncontainable. We must be swift. A thought lingers. Even as he saves us, what does he impart upon us? Darenthal. Darenthal. Wait. Darenthal. I fucking knew it. Okay. Darenthal is one of the known names of the Forgotten Ones. The ones that Solus allegedly locked in the Abyss. Darenthal is mentioned in some codex entries in past games as a Forgotten One. Maybe Darenthal was a priest of them? Hold on, sorry, I'm reading. Only in dreams do we hear whispered the names of Gildaran and Darenthal and Anaris, for they are the forgotten ones. Okay, he is a forgotten one. So he's one of the ones that were trapped in the abyss, but he was like another elven god basically, but he's not one of the Evanuris. But it's so this guy renounced Darenthal. And then turn you. What are you facing? I like how they all look like souls there.
Okay, that did something.
What'd it do? Oh god! They go inside? Did I look at everything I can? I think I did. It was this over here. Oh yeah, they're all three are lit up. Music room. Memories of a duet. The sheet music left by this instrument appears to be for a duet. It has been annotated by an expert hand. The annotations are accompanied by clear, emotional impressions. Diligent practice with a ruthless eye to mistakes. The relief of private achievement. Away from well-meant misunderstanding and mindless worship. An unspoken joy in the center of rising, perfect echoes. Finally, a beloved memory surfaces. A smiling glance, meeting at a crescendo, a shared moment of understanding, seeing completely and being wholly seen. The impressions fade. Ooh. Oh, that was a lot of gold. Put everything in here? Okay. I'll gather the team.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks we all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
He invaded my dream, I think.
While I was out cold. He showed up in my dream, and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade. Not happy about that either.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm safe on that front. I bled a little when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
He's a terrifying god. Of course he's not. Stop quibbling over terms. My gods were dangerous. What the fuck?
The gods of my people were incredibly powerful. I don't mean they were powerful like a skilled mage. I mean they destroyed entire cities. They shattered mountains. So no, they might not literally be gods, but they're a lot worse than whatever you're thinking.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
Pretty sure.
I'm not certain of anything, but we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had two of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillinane, two of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
The escape is our fault. They're stronger than Solus. They're worse than Solus. I think that's true. They're ours to kill.
Solus warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down the veil.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganon and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
I'm fine, she's...
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
Oh god. I'm immediately like, ooh. I think we should investigate. But I don't want Harding to be mad at me. Enemy of Harding. I don't want to be, but I do think Nev's right.
If Elganon and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Harding, are you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
Girl, you look
All right,
bad.
then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Illuvian room.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlefin.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
Honey.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find it.
Oh, Strife is from the books. They're both from the books. I think way from the story Three Trees to Midnight to Internet.
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
Sorry.
We found Solus and stopped his ritual, but things took a turn.
The magic went wild. Solus was dragged into the Fade, into some kind of prison.
But when he went in, something, or someone else got out.
Elganon and Gillenane, supposedly.
Thalanost.
The return of our gods, the Evanurus.
If those two are back out in the world, it explains a lot.
Like what?
Artifacts that have been dormant for centuries are awakening. Something that would need a source of tremendous magical energy, like two of our old gods.
The gods are real.
Anything you can tell us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evanurus, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanurus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luther. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, please.
Harding, you're injured. Stay here with the veil jumpers.
I can help.
I know you want to, but we don't know what we'll face out there, and you're in no condition to fight.
Okay, fine. I'll stay.
We'll meet you back at the veil jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Harding's going to kill you.
Is it me, or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right.
What's my map look like? So I think stuff pops. Search the area. Stuff pops as I walk around. Got it. Happy Halloween, Moose. Thank you! Ooh. I actually, I actually have to go get ready for trick-or-treating. Because trick-or-treating is starting for my neighborhood in just a little bit, so I want to make sure I have everything set up for the kiddos. And I have my costume on so I can spook them. So I'm gonna go do that. But I'm so excited to be playing VEILGUARD finally. I was waiting to lock in for 8 more hours. If I didn't have trick-or-treating tonight, that's exactly what would be happening. I just don't want to be like playing and then hear my doorbell and have to get up and go give kids candy and then come back and then 30 seconds later have my doorbell ring again. So how are you dressed up as? I'm just doing like a little, I'm trying to think of the right way. I'm not like fully Jason Voorhees, but I have like a kind of a stylish Jason Voorhees look. Game is super nice looking. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Will there be more Veiling of the Guard streams? Probably. Maybe I'll do some tomorrow. Yeah, the only reason that I'm not going for 8 hours is just because I don't want to have to get up and down over and over, and I also don't want to like leave out a bowl of candy. I don't want to be that house while I'm home. So I'm gonna handle the trick-or-treaters, but then yeah, I'll probably, it's not on my schedule, but I'll probably do like a VEILGUARD guerrilla stream tomorrow. Because I want to keep playing. And I might, like, I want to play more tonight. I'll try and hold myself off. But yeah, I'll probably play more tomorrow before we do our Friday night, our last Friday night, Freaky Friday double feature. So yeah, so I'm gonna go get ready for that, but I hope you guys have a good rest of your Halloween, and I'll see you tomorrow. Probably for more VEILGUARD. But yeah, well, wait real quick before I go. You can always catch us up if you play ahead, that's true. I just wanted to say hello. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more VEILGUARD. Have a great Halloween! Happy Halloween! Happy